wife sent me to Walgreens to get toilet paper because we were out of toilet paper because I had thrown it all in the garbage so I could get out of the house.
I just hallucinate. That's all I do because I'm on 2 hours sleep all the time. I wouldn't have wasted all that time in the 90s gobbling all the LSD and mushrooms that I did. All I had to do was get 2 hours sleep a night, and you walk around, every light has a tracer, and...
Honey, we're sleeping. Your father has a sleep mask on, sweetie. Your father...
It's a Friday night right now. I have an assignment due on Monday for this class I have. It's a class that focuses on comedy as an art form, and for it I have to come up with 2 to 5 minutes of stand-up material and perform it in front of the class. I have never done stand-up comedy in my life, but I'm a big fan of stand-up comedians and comedy in general. Being a stand-up comedian is a thing that I've thought about maybe trying to do. I haven't tried to pursue it in the same way I have tried to pursue filmmaking, but it is something I have a big interest on, and it's something that I would at least like to try to see if I'm any good at it. I want to give this a good shot and do my best at it, so I'll document it and see how I do at it. Right now I'm trying to write a couple jokes. I have many thoughts and ideas, and I'm just trying to write them down. It's not going that well. It's not going that well because I have a lot of ideas, but I don't know how to translate them into paper, and then from paper to translate them into, you know, comedy, stand-up. Fuck. It's my lunch break right now, so I'm trying to come up with some new stuff. I've been thinking about a lot of stuff, and I've been putting it here on this outline for what I'm going to talk about. I think with what I have right now I should be able to fill at least 3 minutes, but I'm going to try to come up with some new stuff so I can finish strong. I have ideas for certain jokes, but I'm not sure how to tell them or how to integrate them into the performance. I have one joke that's about children with cancer that I really like, but I don't know how well that will go over. So I'm debating whether or not to put it in the performance. I think only one person in the class has done stand-up before, so if I'm really bad, it's not a big deal, because a lot of people are probably not going to be very good. I mean, it's our first time, so that's to be expected. So I think vampires must have eternal boners. Because, I mean, we all know vampires are really good at getting laid, if the stories are to be believed. But in order to get an erection, you need pulse, which vampires don't have. So I have this theory that once you become a vampire, you just become erect forever. I'm from Mexico City, by the way. Although most people here don't believe me when I tell them that. I guess I don't look what you'd expect a Mexican to look like. I'm a big fan of movies and TV shows as a film student. Has anyone been watching Breaking Bad? I know. Did you watch the ending? Okay, so this next bit includes some jokes about the ending of Breaking Bad. So if you have not seen the ending, please put your fingers in your ears like this. Okay, you're doing it. Hashtag Polanski pancakes. Okay, you've been great. Thank you. I'm so sorry about that. So that's roughly what the performance is gonna be like. Oh god. Well, I got like 6 hours to prepare, so back to work. So I'm at school now, waiting for class to start, going over my material. I'm in the bathroom right now. It's the only place that gets good lighting at this hour, and I just kind of wanted to be alone for mental reasons. I wrote all of the jokes in a kind of a script, I'm just going over that, and I'm just waiting for things to happen. I'm really nervous, but hopefully things will go well. Toilet.
Well, it's great that you guys all came out tonight. Welcome to the SFAI open mic. Everyone's a comedian. Next we have Alfredo Solis Fuentes, all the way from Mexico City. And a guy broke his nose during a heated game of hide and seek when he was a kid. Next up, Alfredo.
So I think vampires have eternal boners because, I mean, they're technically dead and have no pulse, so they shouldn't be able to get an erection. So my theory is that when you become a vampire, you just become erect forever. Which sounds pretty good, I think. Must be fun to be a gay vampire. Not to have sex with other gay vampires, but I mean, you could lure a man into your room and have him take off his pants and reveal his big, erect dick full of blood. That must be great to suck on, I think. Yes, I thought I had. I'm not great at opening shows. I'm also not great at segues. By the way, the segues, and that's so stupid. I mean, can't do very well. Yeah, they're stupid. We don't have those back where I'm from. I'm from Mexico City. Yeah, although when I tell people that, they don't believe me. I guess I don't look like what you expect a Mexican to look like. And it's very fun for me to see people's reactions to me telling them that I'm from Mexico, because it's great to see the quick shock on their face. Like, you can see their foundations being shaken, like everything they know is a lie. Like they would say something like, "Oh, where are you from?" And I say, "I'm from Mexico," and just really quickly, just like a little, or a little. I mean, people generally don't get mad at me, but I've had people get mad at me for, I guess, being Mexican and not being what they expect me to be. I guess they're mad they're wrong. A guy once told me that I was a fucking liar and I should go fuck myself, and then he puked all over himself. So yeah, although I can't be mad at people for people not believing me, because I really don't look or sound Mexican. I don't know why I sound the way I do, because I do have an accent, and my accent, I have a love-hate relationship with my accent, because it has cost me a lot of trouble throughout the years. People have made fun of me a lot for mispronouncing stuff, but after 8 years of living in this country, I think I can say with all great confidence that I can pronounce everything correctly, so really good. I'm a film student and I love all kinds of movies and TV shows. Anyone here watch Breaking Bad? Woo! Okay, a couple of you should watch it. So this next bit includes some jokes regarding the finale of the show that just happened. So if you haven't seen the show, please just cover your ears and I'll signal you like this when I'm done, okay? So everyone who hasn't seen the show, just please cover your ears, please. Okay. Look at this guy's sweater. Isn't it so stupid? Oh, look at her. We all know what's happening with her, right? Over here and here. I mean, get some milk, right? Look at her over there. Okay. So yeah, great finale. I wasn't expecting them to introduce wizards into the thing, but done really well. I do like that show a lot because I think it reflects how awful our world is nowadays. I do think the world is a really awful place. How awful? Well, by the time I'm done saying this next sentence, 7 kids around the world will have died of cancer. Hold on, I think I'm a couple seconds off on that. And there. So on that note, I'm gonna go, but I just want to ask you just a quick favor, please. Would you please boo me like people in a regular comedy club would do at this point? So, So, back in the bathroom, I just did my stand-up, my 5 minutes, and I think it went over pretty well. I wasn't great, but I wasn't expecting to be. I think I did just fine, and everyone else did fine as well. I don't know if I would do this again, but you know what? I think I would. I think I'm gonna give this another shot in the future. So yeah, I gotta go back to class now, and I also gotta write a pretty long paper tonight. So yeah, thank you. Toilet.